Hello, everyone. This is Finn Goddard, and thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful Facebook Live on my page. I am a couple of minutes late because I had to deal with something else, which is all good and wonderful. Today, I am really excited to share with you, and I should actually start by explaining who I am. So I'm Finn Goddard, and I am the founder and the conduit of Core Expansion, which is a phenomenal healing modality that transmutes and transforms eons of limiting energies and limiting belief systems, and supports you in rising and shining. So each core energy has a wonderful component where it works from the point of creation to infinity and beyond, and working on all timelines, all levels, and also through your DNA, your cellular level, transmuting and transforming limiting energies so that you can be who you truly are. And it's an amazing time for us to unmask ourselves and to really come into alignment with who we are and trust. So I'm excited to have you all here. Hello, Alex. It's so lovely to see you. Hey, Maylin. It's so great to have you here. I'm sitting here, and in Scotland, we woke up this morning with snow, and it's been snowing for most of the day. Although some of it has melted, it is quite cold, so I'm wrapped up in a blanket in my kitchen. So today we're going to talk about love and aligning with the love with you. I know somebody yesterday mentioned that they were looking for their heart was looking for their partner, and what I have learned, and I'm sure all of you have learned as well, is the most important relationship you can have with anyone is a relationship you have with you. And until you love yourself completely, fully and wholly, all the good and all the not so good things about you, all the perfections and all the imperfections about you, then it can be really challenging to align with your divine soulmate. Hey, June, lovely to see you here. Hey, Jane. Thank you all for joining me. And, you know, when you really fall in love with yourself, your life can change. A few years ago, somebody who I love today very much, they went to begin their life on the other side of the planet. And it was such a challenging time for me. It was a time of real heartbreak and you know, pain, and it was really, really challenging. And I kind of like shut myself away for a little while because I couldn't cope with people because I cried a lot. So what I decided to do, when I was sitting in the airport and having dropped them off, I couldn't leave the car park because I was in tears. And I decided that I would spend for as long as it took to fall completely in love with myself again. And that's what I have done. And part of that, as part of that journey, and one of the most amazing outcomes of that journey has been me aligning with and embracing Core Expansion, because Core Expansion is an amazing gift that I had rebelled against, and I'd kind of like, no, I'm not going to look at that, and I hid it and I hid it and hid it and hid myself away from it. I did so many things to stop myself from aligning with this energy. And when I finally felt I love myself, that's when Core Expansion came to me. And when we are completely in love with ourselves, imagine if everyone in the world loved themselves unconditionally. Can you imagine how our world would be? There would be no space for conflict. There would be no space for in invading other people's boundaries. There would be no space for jealousy, for retribution, for revenge. There would be no space for war and even conflict. And you know, for me, I found that in embracing the love of me, anything that happens, I'm like, okay, that's fine. This is all part of my learning. It's all part of who I am. And, you know, we are each, we are projections, and we are amazing, powerful beings, and we project and we reflect what's going on inside us out within our reality. And when you fall in love with even the not so nice parts of you, you will find that your life will flow in a more beautiful and divine way. And sometimes we can feel guilty for spending time and falling in love with ourselves. And I've mentioned this before, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron has been kind of like a game changer for me as a book. And in the book, it asks you to have an artist day with yourself, an artist date with yourself once a week. And that can be going to the cinema, going to the gallery, or going to a yoga class, or going somewhere where you spend time with you and you do something for you. And, you know, in these times and in our busy lives, we can often forget about ourselves. And as a parent, you know, I'm a mum, and there have been times when I've been too busy looking after everybody else, I've forgotten myself. And sometimes when you get sick, that's when the universe is saying, come on, take time out and look after you. So I am going to be doing some lovely healing, and I won't stay on as long as yesterday because I realized I was on for 54 minutes. And when I went to upload the video, it's taken hours for it to upload. Hey, John, oh, so lovely to see you here. I'm going to choose a card for everybody. And I would love to hear, excuse me, I still have this kind of energetic upgrade going on, and I have got still a bit of a bungy nose. So forgive me, I've got my hanky at the ready, just in case. So what, if you put in the comments, what do you feel around what you would like out of love? You know, what do you feel are the limits or the blocks around connecting with love for yourself, and even inviting in your divine life partner? You can pop those in the comments. Hey, Michael, so lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. I love it when we have wonderful men and women together on a call. It makes such a difference. I love that energy, because we are all divine masculine and divine feminine. We have wonderful sharings and connections together. So have you any questions? Hey, Martha. Hey, Michael. So does anyone have any question? And I'm happy to answer these questions for you and do a healing. This is your chance. I don't do free healings very often. Hi, Martha. I'm going to have a look through the comments. Okay, let me see. Right. Oh. No, I haven't finished. Jane, thank you. That's a great question. Not to sabotage yourself and fully and wholeheartedly support yourself. That's wonderful. All you want is your divine life partner. Okay, Michael, I have a question for you. All you want is you, okay? When all you want is you, in the highest in sense, you will invite in your divine life partner. Expectation and release. Wonderful. I love all your comments. You guys are awesome. So sabotage, yes, we can sabotage ourselves, and sabotaging ourselves, sabotaging our love. Okay. So your divine life partner filling that person in your heart, which is really, really beautiful. Okay. So what I want you to do, Michael, is to turn that energy around and focus that energy in and filling you in your heart, filling you in every sense, okay? Feel you, and that will support you in aligning with your divine life partner. Not fully believing in that you're already whole and complete within. Oh, Maylin, okay, that's wonderful that you're aware of that, and that's the most important thing, because I have been there, not fully believing that I'm ready and whole and completely within myself and completely in love with myself as well. And it's important to take time out to reflect and to make space and time to do something that nourishes you, do something that you love. Or if you're not sure what you really love, go out and explore. Maybe set yourself, you know, over the next month, set yourself, you know, a discovery list. discovering and exploring what you truly love. Hey, Paris too, so lovely to see you. Jane, I'm coming back to you. The sabotage, fully, wholly, and wholeheartedly support yourself. Okay, so I'm sure many people will resonate with that too. So what are the benefits of sabotaging you so that you don't fully support yourself? I'm choosing cards. Okay. Sometimes words cannot express it. Okay. So if you don't have the words to express where you sabotage yourself and you're not fully and wholeheartedly supporting yourself, can I get you all to go into your heart space, please? And what we're going to do is we're going to run the core energy of love. I'm going to run the energy of let me tune in. So sometimes we stop ourselves from fully and wholeheartedly supporting ourselves by sabotaging ourselves. So let's transform the energy and the obligation to sabotage yourself so that you are not fully and wholly in alignment with yourself. Okay, so let's release and transmute all energies to sabotaging yourselves. Let's align you with the wonderful divine energy of being whole, being complete, and having that wonderful discernment. Let's rerun the core energy of discernment. So you have discernment on what actions to take, what steps to take, what thoughts to tune into, what energies to feel, to motivate yourself and to create a wonderful space of fully and wholeheartedly supporting yourself in divine flow, in divine trust. Let's bring in the wonderful energies of the divine flow of you. Okay, so in your beautiful heart center, feel that energy. Any resistance, allow the energy to transmute and to transform. If the resistance is not going, ask yourself why. Why are you serving me? Let's bring in the wonderful energy of creating pathways for the energy of sabotage and expectation to transmute and to transform, and also the energy of not fully believing that you are whole and complete. Let's give those energies, let's transform those energies so that they become that lovely force and drive and energy of self-belief that you are already whole and that you are already complete and that you are supporting yourself infinitely and divinely. So let's bring in that lovely space to support yourself. And the energy of words cannot express it. Let's allow the energy and sometimes it takes a lot of energy to find the words to express something that's so hidden, and sometimes you don't need the words. It's just allowing the energy to come up into your awareness so that it can be free to leave. So let's invite that wonderful divine pathway to come in so that the words that can express those feelings and emotions and energies can come into your awareness so that they can be transmuted and transformed into the truth, into divine truth, into divine connection, divine wholeness, divine security. Security is important, and also divine resolution. It's going to bring in the wonderful energies to purify any misunderstandings or entanglements. There's a lot of energy at the moment of, I think we spoke about this yesterday, about being entangled by energies that are not for our highest and best, and also being entangled by energies that we've been carrying for so long, we carry energy and more energy and more energy, and it all gets in a big massive knot and a tangle, and you end up kind of like spending, what I'm hearing is almost like centuries to unravel each knot, because it's so deep. So let's go in and energetically untangle those knots and untangle you from any confusion, any sabotage, any self-sabotage, any expectation that you have, and any pain and shock or trauma or fear around who you are. And give you the knowing that you are not meant to be anyone's perception of you, but that you are your own you, and bringing you into that divine alignment with you. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring in that wonderful energy of freedom, and what it feels like to be free, and how to express your freedom energetically, physically, emotionally, etherically. And also that wonderful, bring that energy into your neural pathways, so that you can, and you already know what it feels like, and you already know how to express yourself freely, without expectation, without sabotage, without fear. Hey Anne, so lovely to see you here. How is everyone doing? Okay, we have lots of excitement happening today. So let me pop in and let's choose a card. So yes, core expansion. These energies are really powerful, working from the point of creation to infinity and beyond. And now is our time. You know, we're clearing out all that stuff that we didn't need, that we don't need. We didn't really need it. Well, did we need it in the first instance? That could be debatable. Very interesting. I've chosen a couple of cards. Excuse me, somebody sending me messages on Facebook. Let me see what I can do to turn that off. Hey, Nani, so lovely to see you. I found it really fascinating. Yesterday, I tuned in to see what energies from the wonderful Alana Fairchild Crystal Mandala cards. Do you know what? I've chosen the exact same cards. Black tourmaline, purification, and unconditional trust. So this is a theme that's coming up for aligning with you, it would seem. And I love that when a theme comes up, it's like a big message. So in one of what I'm feeling and what I'm tuning into with these cards is that in order to be fully in alignment with you and whole, it's about embracing and the trust and being in that energy and that vibration of unconditional trust, and also being in the energy of purification. And black tourmaline is wonderful for purifying the energies around you. And there's a wonderful galactic crystalline core energy called black tourmaline, which is really, really amazingly powerful. And I've used it many times, and it's great for clearing lower vibrational energies and entities and waywards and psychic hooks and attachments, and I use it quite a lot. So what I'm getting for you all is the importance of feeling whole and being believing in yourself and feeling whole and complete within, and not sabotaging yourself so that you can wholeheartedly support yourself. Then I would crown yourself. Look at what you have achieved. Look at how far you all have come. You are all amazing, incredible people. And sometimes we can get caught up in, you know, I should have done it this way, I should have done it that way, or getting into the energy of blame, self-blame, or guilt. And what's really important is that you really honor yourself. And in order to fully align with yourself, it's important to honor yourself And you can honor yourself through taking time out, honor yourself through spending time in meditation, taking time to reflect and really be in that moment of, embracing you and celebrating you. And what I found is being a really good practice is to write down all the things that I love about me and all the things that I have achieved, everything that I have, that I celebrate. And sometimes we don't celebrate ourselves enough. And I know I've done that. I haven't celebrated my achievements enough. And I have completely changed my attitude to me over the last few months. And, actually I do take time to celebrate myself and celebrate my achievements. And that's really, really key and important. Do any of you have any other questions? I'm finding, I've been moving very quickly today, I have found, but that's all good. So how would you like to connect in and feel? Okay. So how would you like to all connect in and feel into the celebration of you? Who would like to feel that? Okay, so let's bring in the wonderful energy of celebration and aligning with you wholeheartedly and divinely and sacredly. And we are also going to bring in the divine energy of, let me see, excuse me, sacred pleasure. Okay, let's bring in the divine energy of sacred pleasure. So you find the sacred pleasure in all of you in the celebration. So you celebrate yourself with pleasure. So things that make your heart sing, that make you feel divinely and magnificently alive. And I believe this card came up yesterday as well. I love it. I love it. We're going to bring in, let me tune in. If any of you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Let's see. Okay. All right, so we're going to run. What energies are we going to run for you all? Okay, so sometimes when we feel separate from ourselves, it's because we're not aligned with our divine masculine and our divine feminine. So let's bring in the lovely energy. Hey, Jackie, so lovely to see you. Let's bring in that wonderful energy to align you with that celebratory energy of the divine masculine and feminine so that you can fully and truly embrace all of you and rise and shine and really celebrate your divine achievements with sacred pleasure and joy. Okay, so take a moment, take a deep breath in and exhale. I'd like you to go into your heart, and inside your heart you'll see a beautiful pool of golden light. And that golden light, I'd like you to dive into the energy of the light and feel that light embody every cell, every molecule of your being, moving through all your systems and all your organs and all the spaces in between. Okay, now find yourself flowing in that beautiful energy. Okay, and feel yourself moving down through all your chakras, right down through to the tips of your toes, through all the layers of the earth and connecting in with the heart chakra of Mother Earth. And in that ball of golden light, you're going to now move from the heart chakra of Mother Earth and come up through all your chakras, right above your crown chakra, moving up through all the room where you are, moving up above planet Earth, moving right above, up through all the planets, all the galaxies, all the universes. And you'll find yourself in the heart of the universe. Moving into the heart of the universe, you'll see a beautiful, expansive window. a golden light emanating from it. Feel yourself moving towards that golden light and moving into the light itself. This is the core of creation. Now, in the core of creation, we're going to run the core energy of love. And we're going to run the beautiful energies to align you with your divine masculine, your divine feminine. Bring in the energies of celebration. Bring in the energy of sacred pleasure. Take a deep, deep, deep breath in and exhale. And the core energy of love is running from the point of creation through all timelines, past, present, and future, moving through your soul, moving through your DNA, moving through your ancestral lines, moving through all elements and all aspects of you. And take another deep breath in and exhale. And sit in the core of creation for a moment as the energies move. The energy of celebration comes through. The energy of sacred pleasure. The divine masculine and the divine feminine. Energies aligning with the whole and the core of you. Bringing you back to you in the energy of divine celebration. And when you're ready, you're going to find yourself floating out in that ball of golden lights through all the universes, through all the galaxies, up above planet Earth. Finding yourself moving into the space where you are, coming into your crown chakra, moving through all your chakras right down through to the tips of your toes and into the core and the heart chakra of Mother Earth. And sit in there for a moment as the energies integrate with ease, with joy, with humor, with fun, with celebration, with magnificence. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. Wow, that was powerful. And when you're ready, in that ball of golden light, find yourself moving up through all the layers of the earth, coming up through to the tips of your toes, moving up through your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart, your soul, your throat chakra, the chakras in your ears, your third eye, your crown. Take a deep, deep, deep breath in and exhale, coming back into your awareness, feeling invigorated and rejuvenated and revived for your day ahead. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. How is everyone doing? Do you have any questions? Okay. Thank you everyone for joining today. It's so lovely to have you here. I will be back tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. GMT, and it'd be lovely to connect with you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be doing day 3, aligning with you. And tomorrow I believe we are going to be working on the energy of compassion. So by coming back to you, it's really important to be wholly and fully and widely compassionate for you. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And thank you so much for connecting. Have a gorgeous day. Much love to you all. This is Finn Goddard. Take care. Bye.